Hi everybody, welcome back to Ukulele Summer. Our song this week is Wade in the Water, a beautiful, haunting, and very significant song, I think, to share at this time, and an incredible story to it as well, as far as my understanding goes. This is a traditional African-American song, also a slave song you could call it, because it was used to communicate among slaves when they had to communicate subversively with each other. And the lyric, Wade in the Water, is a very specific instruction to slaves that were trying to escape to walk through the water so as to kill their scent and so that they would not be found when they were followed. And my understanding too is that the verses, you'll hear some reference to Israelites and to Moses. The verses also refer to Harriet Tubman, who was a very significant figure, saved, I believe, hundreds of slaves, maybe. I don't remember the exact number, but a significant number of folks were able to find their way to freedom with her help. She went down time and time again, assisting them along what was called the Underground Railroad. So a really big, important piece of American history here that I wanted to be sure to share. And I also want to give thanks to the Fisk Jubilee Singers, who were responsible for publishing a lot of this music in the early 20th century as they started to share this music with the greater population. I think it's, as I said, significant, important, and a great opportunity for us to dig deep into our history and also into the experience of other people. I think it speaks a lot, and I love that it's both an emotional song, you can hear the emotion of it, and that there are literal instructions in it as well. Just speaks to the power that music has, covering all sorts of bases here. So, Wade in the Water. I'm going to play it in A minor. A minor again is here, and you only need two chords for this one, just A minor and E7. We're going to be going back and forth between them. E7, if that's a little bit new or unfamiliar to you, I've got my index finger on the first fret of G, my middle is on the second fret of C, and my ring finger is back here on the second fret of A. And we're just going to go back and forth between them. There's a little bit of a seesaw pattern going on here and a little bit of sandwiching as well. So let me just play through the chorus for you. I'm going to start with two measures of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Then two measures of E7. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Back to A minor. 2, 3, 4, 2. Watch out here. 3, 4, A minor for another measure. And then E7, back to A minor. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3. Next line. 1, 2. Watch out. Another A minor. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So there's a little hiccup at the end there. You're kind of holding on to that A minor. And you may remember that the lyric will probably help you here, but what's going to happen is we're holding on to that A minor for a third measure, and then the fourth measure is split between two beats of E7 and then right back to A minor. That's the part that goes, God's gonna trouble the water. If you're familiar with the song, that's what you're going to be looking for, or listening for rather, the word water that comes in to switch to that E7 back to A minor. That's the chorus. Now, the verse is a bit of a call. Well, the chorus and the verse are a call and response. But the verse is going to take its chord progression from the second half of the chorus and just repeat itself. So that three measures of A minor is going to continue over to the fourth measure split between E7 and A minor. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. E7, back to A minor again. God's gonna trouble the water. So that's how it's going to sound in the verses. Just that one pattern repeated twice, whereas the chorus has a little bit of difference to it. Let's try it. Let's just add in the words right away, because like I said, I think the words are going to help you hear those chord progressions better than me counting them through. So let's try the chorus, and I'll play the first verse for you as well, so you can hear how all the pieces fit together. And then we'll take a little break and play the whole thing through at the end. Here we go. A minor, 2, ready, and wade in the water. E7, wade in the water, children. A minor, wade in the water. Hold on to it. God's gonna trouble the water. There you go. See that host all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the water. The leader looks like the Israelite. God's gonna trouble the water. Chorus, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Pause right there. So hopefully that makes a bit more sense. If you need some visuals or need a cheat sheet, that is available for you at my website. So go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, you can pause here, review anything you need to in the previous part of the video. And when you're ready, we'll move on to the play along. And I look forward to playing with you. Wade in the water. Well, 1, 2, ready, go. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. See that host all dressed in white. God's gonna trouble the water. The leader looks like the Israelite. God's gonna trouble the water. Oh, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. See that band all dressed in red. God's gonna trouble the water. Looks like the band that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Oh, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. One more time. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy this one.